So this is our equation for number 11. It's 3x to the fourth plus 4x to the third minus x squared plus 4x minus 4 is equal to 0. So the first thing we want to do is make a k over a list. So for the values of k, we need to look at -4. So all of the factors of -4 would be positive or negative, 1, 2, or 4. And for the values of a, we want to look at the leading coefficient 3. So that would be the factors of 3, positive, negative, 1, or 3. Altogether, our k over a list would consist of all of the values of k all over a. So this would be equal to positive or negative. 1 over 1 is 1. 2 over 1 is 2. 4 over 1 is 4. 1 over 3 is 1/3. 2 over 3 is 2/3. And lastly, 4 over 3 is 4/3. So this is our k over a list. Next, we would use our k over a list to find which of these values of the possible rational roots would make this equation equal to 0. So after a process of trial and error, the one that is successful is -2. So then we would check this by using synthetic division. And it is all equal to 0 with no remainder. So next we need to write our new equation, so the divisor times the quotient. So this would be x plus 2 times our new equation, which would be 3x to the third minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 is all equal to 0. So with our new equation, we can use our previous k over a list to further simplify the equation and use synthetic division again to find the next possible rational root. So after trial and error, the one that works is 2/3. So then we can quickly do synthetic division to clarify this. And it is true and it has no remainder of 0. So therefore it is a possible rational root. And we can write our new equation, so we can add x plus 2 from the previous equation and add in x minus 2/3. And with our new equation, it would be 3x squared plus 3 is all equal to 0. So now with our new equation, we can set each of these values equal to 0 to find the real root. So x plus 2 is the first one. It's equal to 0. Subtract 2, and x is equal to -2. Now with x minus 2/3, put at equal to 0, add 2/3 to each side, and x is equal to positive 2/3. And lastly, we can do 3x squared plus 3 is equal to 0. First we subtract 3 to get -3. Divide by 3, get x squared is equal to -1, and do the square root to both sides to get that x is equal to positive or negative I. So now let me rewrite that. Our roots for the equation are equal to -2, positive 2/3, positive I, and negative I. And those are the roots for the equation.